welcome back to another video, and today we're going to be taking a look at this T-Rex skeleton set. And yeah, this should be pretty interesting. First, let's look at the box, which the front of the box looks really nice to start off. But if we go to the side, we have the Papo T-Rex, then a picture of the model on the back, some facts about T-Rex, and does that say 20 feet tall? Okay, besides that, it literally says 20 feet tall for T-Rex, where it actually tops out about 13 to 14 feet. But 20 feet is absolutely insane for a height of a T-Rex. 6 tons, I believe T-Rex can get a little bit more than that, maybe like 7 or 8. Don't quote me on that, though. Speed, 15 miles per hour is actually not half bad for the price. And then 40 feet long is about right. It could get upwards of that, but that's pretty good. All right, let's look at the bottom. Not much. Same for the top. But, yeah. Let's get this out. Comes in many parts. Oh, man, there are a lot of parts in here. Let's just get everything out of the box first. Okay. So it seems we have some sort of glue, I'm supposing, to glue it together. We have the base, which is absolutely massive. Some paint, for you can paint it. Drop that, but these are support rods, I suppose. This. And then we have an information sheet right here. Nothing on the back. It'll give you some nice information, even though I think that's in Chinese or Japanese. I'm not 100% sure. Well, anyways, here are our T-Rex parts. I'm going to get this out of the packaging off camera. Okay, so first we have ribs right here. Some more ribs right here. We have a really big skull. I'm guessing these are tail vertebrae. We have the legs, the hips, some more of the tail, I suppose. The feet and possibly the hands might be in there, I can't tell them. Some more parts of the legs. The neck. And a bunch of other bones. I'm not sure what they belong to. But I probably will put this together and then show you guys when I finish. here is our finished Tyrannosaurus, and oh boy was this kind of tricky to put together. Though to be fair, it must have been relatively easy since it didn't have any instructions yet I was still able to put together. But anyways, let's take a closer look at this. Which I am actually going to pick this up to take a closer look because I don't want to move this thing around because this is a nightmare to get on and I have had to put that back on like 3 or 4 times. But anyways, first we have our head, which looks very nice. As we go down the neck some. All the way down to its very long tail. It looks pretty nice. It is a bit, the proportions are a little bit off in some places, but besides that, it looks pretty good. It also came with paint to paint it, though I don't know if I am going to paint it. Because I do like how it looks right now. I might give it a little bit of a wash, but that's about it. Also, this is a little bit tricky to put together just due to the fact that this is all rubbery. Not just the ribs, but the whole thing is a rubbery material. So it's kind of tricky to get it to stay up. Like, in fact, this cannot stand on its own. It actually can't really stay together on its own. That's why all the supports are together. And also some parts are going to click together, like here. It'll be fair, that's kind of hard to do with having that be connected to the support rod down there. But, yeah. Besides that, this is a pretty nice T-Rex skeleton. So, all that we got to do is move on to the size comparison. Which this figure measures in at roughly 2 feet 1 inches. And at the hip, measures in about 9.5. And just for fun, to the head, about 10.5. Now let's compare it to a few things. And since I'm filming right on top of my higher quality shelf, here's the Hammond Collection T-Rex. Which, the skeleton matches up pretty nicely with the Hammond Collection Rex. I mean, not counting the base, it actually matches great. In fact, I could see this being the Hammond Collection Rex's skeleton. I think the tail's a bit long, but that's about it. This thing is almost perfect in size compared to this. Next, let's compare the Tyrannosaurus and Kaleskus, because I have these guys out since I just did their review. Again, you should go check that out. But yeah, it absolutely dwarfs them. Next, let's compare it to the Beast of the Mesozoic Cyclops, because why not? And I have another BOTM figure to compare it to, and it is the Tyrannosaurus, which I don't think I've uploaded the review yet, but if I did, go check it out. If I haven't, just wait. It should be coming out soon. But yeah, this actually looks kind of nice compared to the Tyrannosaurus. Now let's compare it to this other Tyrannosaurus skeleton I have. I also have a much smaller one, but I don't feel like putting that together because it's actually kind of stored away. But yeah, this one is absolutely dwarfed compared to this other skeleton. But now let's compare it to the Jurassic World human figure, which, let me see if I can get it to stand up. There we go. Looks pretty nice to it. To be fair, this is about the same size as the Hammond Collection Rex, so it kind of scales with it reasonably enough. Let's see if I can put it on top of the stand. Yeah, here you go. So here it is compared to a Jurassic World human figure. Now let's compare it to the Indominus Rex, which this guy is actually kind of similar in size to this guy. I think the Rex is a little bit longer, but that's about it. Now, let's compare it to and here's it compared to the Habitat Defender Triceratops, which is similar to the size of the Beast of the Mesozoic Torosaurus, but yeah, here's it compared to that. And for my final thoughts on this guy, it's a pretty nice Tyrannosaurus skeleton. Besides it being out of proportion in a few areas, and also being very hard to put together, it's pretty nice. To tell the truth, honestly, I don't know if the material was the best choice, just due to the fact that it is a bit tricky to stick together. But once you put it together, it looks pretty nice. And it's a pretty solid Tyrannosaurus skeleton. And yes, it was able to fit in this box. And it ended up being about 2 feet long. But anyways, I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.